MVP Phoenix against BirdGang, and it's a best of 3 at the Korean DOTA2 League. And for those of you wondering, my name is Whiplash, and I'm joined by Karn. We're casting on site in the Nexon Arena, and already a first ban Ancient Apparition from Phoenix, while BirdGang looking to do almost a respect ban with the Visage against a hero that we see Ryzen really favoring.
Yeah, and they like to use it too with Drow, so maybe they don't want to deal with it, because I know BirdGang uses that too. Drow Visage like with 5 ranged. So I think they just don't want about it. Like, okay, we don't want to deal with this. It might do well against what we have planned, so we're just gonna get it out of the way. And Ryzen is a very good Visage player, probably the best in Korea, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, not a huge surprise from BirdGang, and yeah, that combination with Drow can be really annoying. If you activate that aura, you know how the Visage birds, you know, they lose attack the more they attack. They still get like a flat-out bonus damage no matter what with that aura, and it just makes it so hard to deal with. There's a buttload more DPS that the other team really has to worry about.
Yeah, you always have to have this in the back of your mind. Like, you don't know if Drow is gonna use her aura. Like, you know, when she does, like, you have to get out. You cannot fight against the birds, especially when he has Ags. It's really, really scary. Like, I remember last time we saw, yeah, I think there was Hot 6 against 5NQ maybe, and they had the Visage, and the Slaughter just blinks in, and like nobody else, only the birds with the aura just literally kill him like 3 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there you
go. On both ends.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh gosh, this is like so brutal, like seeing these heroes. All right, so
Like and Profit, as I said.
Like and Profit. This is the nastiest combo I've seen in recent Dota meta history. You just have so much darn pushing power with those two heroes. It's just so annoying to fight against too.
It's so hard. Like, if you don't get like a really, really huge advantage early on, like you're never gonna be able to push. One lane is gonna be pushed, like 2 lanes are gonna be pushed by Profit, the other one by Lycan. Lycan can push 2 lanes at the same time too. It doesn't really matter.
He's a beast. But MVP Phoenix, I know that Heen has played, you know, a pretty solid Magnus before. I believe against Blitz in a mid lane, like a Temper Saw matchup, and he actually did win the 1v1. And of course, Forev has played the Ember Spirit in the past, and it's a hero that Phoenix has practiced just a ridiculous amount, and it's not a huge surprise to see them pick up the Ember Spirit, but will it work against the split
I'm not
push
surprised.
lineup?
I'm not surprised the Dazzle pick there. There's like one lane that was, I think they might, if they gave Shadow Demon, I think it's gonna be, I think they should, like they can't ban it, but can they pick it? I'm not sure. Like, if they get it, they might go aggressive try against the Ember. It's one of the best ways to deal with Ember, just to play aggressive against him. And like Phoenix runs it as a carry usually. When you run it away mid, it's okay, because he just has a 1v1 matchup, and Ember is pretty okay in this regard.
And he loves those 1v1 matchups most of the time. I think that heroes like Tinker kind of give him a bit of trouble in the mid lane. But even then, whoa, hold on. We haven't seen this guy in a while.
Okay, it's actually a pretty smart pick, because it helps deal with all the split push that's gonna happen. Like, Ember on his own can be on 2 lanes at once. So if Cuddle is here to recall him to the DOTA place, he can be literally anywhere.
It looks like the Cuddle is going to work really well in their lineup, and with their first 2 picks, you know, they do have a decent amount of disable as well as AoE damage to help with the split pushing. So already this lineup from MVP does look pretty solid.
Yeah, like Ember on its own can stop like any push as long as he gets like I'd say two items. As soon as he has 2 items, like, you cannot. It's very difficult to push. The best way to push against an Ember is just to go high run, like jump into them, and like don't let them like take their time and spam Sleight of Fist to clear the creep wave and harass the heroes. Like, you really have to take the fight and force him to fight, and even dive, because when you dive, he cannot like just Sleight of Fist and go to his remnants and be safe. He has to be very careful.
Now, looking a little bit at the bans from both teams, the Invoker and Shadow Shaman, I can certainly see why those were banned out. strong pushing heroes as well, and just generally good in the current meta. But we also see from BirdGang, they have banned out the Bat Rider and
it's really good against Lycan. You don't want to deal with it. And Lich is really annoying. Like if they want to run like a dual lane, off lane. It's gonna slow down your Lycan. You don't want that.
Okay, so.
But they still, it still depends like if they want to aggressive try or not. I think it's still possible. Like Ember is very, very weak in try versus try situations. Literally almost useless. So it's just gonna be, and like before level 6, he doesn't have any escape mechanism either. So.
Well, we still see BirdGang lacking a mid hero. We're probably going to see that Nature's Prophet put in the off lane with a tri lane or maybe even aggressive tri lane.
Yeah, it's still possible. Like, with the Dazzle, you can do it.
Yeah, the Dazzle's going to help out. They have some lockdown with the Crystal Maiden, and of course, Lycan can help out a lot with the DPS in all stages of the game, essentially. Phoenix, maybe they're going to put the Ember Spirit mid if they really want to mess with their opponents, but with the Magnus pick, I guess it's kind of unlikely. And here's another hero that we have seen Phoenix favor in the past.
Yeah, and it's pretty good against Lycan too. Like, actually, this is looking similar to what we had when we had to play EOT against Lycan. Like, we had the Disruptor because you can you just need vision and you're gonna be able to glimpse him. And he cannot, if he doesn't, like usually these days Lycans don't go for fast BKBs, they even skip it sometimes. So before he gets to BKB, whenever Disruptor is here, Lycans was probably dead.
Alright, so Phoenix, it looks like they're kind of lacking an offlaner for the time being. I suppose maybe they could put the Magnus there if they really wanted to.
Okay, this is a strat that I was talking about.
Oh man, you got excited as soon as you saw the Omni Knight.
Yeah, because actually they showed this. They tried this against really strong SE teams, like crushed them.
Well, I mean, I saw a C team like just the other day use an Omni Knight and put him in the offlane.
So what it's gonna be is most probably, I think it's gonna be Lycan mid and Omni Knight is gonna be safe lane actually. It's gonna be normal Prophet offlane, Lycan mid, and Omni Knight safe lane is gonna go like mech Arcane, and then you're gonna start pushing non-stop and just gonna fight non-stop. And Ember is still gonna be useless at this point, so I don't know if they can, like they still have like Keeper and Magnus, they're pretty good at stopping pushes, but like they don't really need creeps, they have so much sustain with Dazzle and Omni Knight, it's gonna be really tough.
That's true, the insane amounts of sustainability from BirdGang, and they have a very interesting strat, a lot of healing, and a lot of push power. Can they pull the upset? We're gonna find out here at the KDL. And as we move into the first match in this best of 3, BirdGang and Phoenix, I am excited to see and broadcast this game, Karn, because, you know, I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I know what's going to happen, and it might be a very quick GG if they don't, like they need a really good start. If they don't, if the start of the game is even just even to good for BirdGang, like this. I think it's gonna be really tough. Like Lycan is gonna do fine against Magnus if it's Magnus mid.
Yeah, that's what it does look like.
Also, nobody cared about the last pick actually. Phoenix last pick just got completely forgotten. It's Mirana.
Yeah, that was the Mirana. I kind of glossed over that hero. I was just like, Mirana, that looks like she may be on the off lane based on the draft.
March always plays it off lane, so they don't really use it. They use it carry. They run it carry too, but a lot of times they have a March offlane with it. And he got a Invis. He's really lucky.
That's going to be nice. I also noticed that he put 8 tangos in his inventory. Was he expecting a 1v1 fight? Or is he just stacking up?
Tangos are just better in side lane. So.
Alright, well.
Salve not so good in the side lane.
Alright, well, Forev's only going to have to worry about the Nature's Prophet. And it does seem like it's going to be a bit of a dual lane for the time being in the middle lane, as Heen is joining Carl and trying to get some type of dominance, but I imagine he will eventually move to the top and do a little bit of jungle stacking.
Now it's going to be up to Febby to not get a slow start and farm slowly. He really has to make sure he gets like every single last hit, because their timing is going to be kind of crisp against the lineup they're playing against. Like it's pretty hard to push against a Kato and a Magnus. And you have an Ember too. He's probably gonna have he's gonna have good farm. I think they don't really care. They're just confident that as soon as Feby gets his mech and his arcane, they can just go and not stop pushing.
I'm excited to see the non-stop push action.
Oh, the thing is, like, Reaper is so good, especially against, even against, like, all their heroes. Just not, maybe not Magnus, but every single one of their heroes needs, like, they don't do that much physical damage before Ember gets big. And even then, like, they still have the Guardian Angel if anything goes wrong. So, I don't know. I want to see if they're gonna make it work. I know they made it work against much stronger teams, so there's no reason for it not to work against Phoenix.
It is cool, though, to see Feby getting a little bit of farm with the Omni Knight in this lane. Very unconventional way to run this hero, and you know he is a hero that traditionally is seen as a very weak laner, but actually running him as more of a core than a support is really cool. You know.
He needs the levels. His spells are all really strong. You really need to have like all of them maxed out as soon as possible.
He actually put a point in Degeneration aura early on.
Yeah. Usually, I don't know. I'm not sure if he's gonna max it. I think one level of repel is usually enough. Like it's not like they have a carry that needs to keep fighting with repel on him. You just need like to dodge spells or cancel some disables or whatever. They don't really need to like to stay there, like sit there and hit like enemy heroes or towers. They're going for it, and March.
They're going to try to get him. The leap's on cooldown for a few more seconds.
Heal, he's dead.
There's the first blood from Feby. Just as the last second was ticking down for the leap from the Mirana, it was just not enough. So BirdGang already off to a nice start, killing March in the off lane. And that's going to be the soul ring for Feby as well, which means he's going to start spamming this heal all day. He doesn't care how much March harasses him.
Yeah, so it's going to be like soaring. Like if he gets at the timing he would normally get it, which is not the fastest but also not the slowest, it should be around, I'd say 12 to 13 minutes. They should be ready to push. And most likely, like if Prophet gets a good game, because they played Prophet 2 and when they practiced the strat, they had Prophet 2. They had Prophet, they had Dazzle, they had Omni Knight. Second support, I'm not sure. For the Lycan mid too, and you just I think Prophets needs to have a good game, and for now it's not as good as they could hope for.
Arrow comes out, actually manages to hit MP. That's going to be a long stun, but there's just no heroes nearby for MVP to really help out at this end. I'm not sure if we actually saw a rune deny there. I think we may have.
Someone denied, either the Wolf or I think probably MP denied it. Disruptor would have probably picked it up if the Wolf didn't deny.
Yeah, indeed. I've noticed that the Magnus is just doing a lot of bottle crowing at this point.
Yeah, and he's winning his lane pretty convincingly now. Like I think MP didn't really need to go for the rune. Like I don't think does he have a bottle? I'm not sure.
Did you see Carl just like keep pretending to hit that creep and then he misses it altogether? He's like, look at how fancy I am. Oh, it was a little bit too fancy there.
Yeah. Feby's catching up. He was a little bit behind in CS. Now he's doing better. Forever doing good. Like Lycan and Prophet have kind of a slow start, so I'm not sure that it's gonna be really on Feby to get his cry.
Position 1 Omni Knight, man. That's what this game's all about, Karn.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna try to just zoning him out. Oh, Dazzle is really good at this too. Like level 1 to zone out the offlaners because he wins.
He's got a lot of range too.
He's gonna win most level 1 man fights, if not all of them. There's not many heroes who can just fight him and get the better trade.
And we are starting to see Carl dominate this lane a little bit.
Yeah, he has Arcane. He's gonna be.
He has got the Arcane boots. He's doing some bottle crowing. He's already at 31 last hits compared to the 23 of the Lycan. And that's not to mention that he has gotten double the denies of his opponent with up to 8. So March is really being pressured quite hard in this bottom lane. And
oh, MP's gonna get the kill.
Here comes the ultimate. MP, he's
okay,
gonna get it.
This is really big, man.
Uh-oh, this is not good for MVP. I don't think they're gonna get the kill on MP. Oh, maybe they will. That was a bit of an overextension. He has the bottle though. And he stays alive. BirdGang also get the bottom tower.
Okay, this is the kind of momentum they needed. Now they're not gonna stop.
Oh, this is not good for Phoenix at all. Like you said, Karn, the push is gonna come and it's not going to stop.
Yeah, they still don't have the max, so they can't. They have to be a little bit careful. And they also don't have the arcanes. Okay, on Omni Knight. I think he's going to pick them up now, maybe.
Okay, but with the kill in the mid lane and getting
really
the tier 1 tower, yeah, this is...
Well, it doesn't matter if you're like really ahead and winning your lane really hard like this, a single death is going to be enough to even things out. And he was a solo kill too, so he got a lot of XP, stop his momentum, and he got... What level is MP? He's level 7 to level 8.
It certainly makes up for the lack of creep kills he's gotten in the lane so far.
Yeah, it's like now it's kind of even like farm-wise. Only problem is like MP is a little bit behind in levels because Disruptor managed to zone him out to the lane after the kill.
What about this Ember Spirit in the top lane though? 4F, he's up to 47 last hits, a little bit over 7 minutes into the game. And he's looking to go for a fast perseverance following those mana boots.
Yeah, he always goes for this build like it was arcane, battle free, battle free, battle free, battle free.
Yeah.
Well, not quite, but.
Well, you get 3. I think he gets 3.
Yeah, 3. You need crit.
He gets Daedalus. And
depends on the games, but I think this game he should go for double battle free. Yeah.
Oh, 4F. He's able to move in there, and that's going to be a kill on Sky. Tenbird comes in to try to help out, but it's just not fast enough. The DPS is just a little bit too bursty from Phoenix. So I guess 4Evs is going to be very happy with the amount of farm he's got.
They shouldn't let this happen. They have an Omni and they have a Dazzle. Like both of them, any of those two heroes TPs, the gank is over, they can't get the kill. So I was kind of, they should have reacted faster to this.
I guess they want to make sure the Omni Knight gets his money for
okay, no, he's skipping the Arcane, okay. Because actually we talk about, hold on.
Looks like Sky's back and he's moving in on Rise and down. He will fall, but Carl's coming in, does a bit of a skewer. I don't think he has the DPS though to finish off the Prophet.
Well, 4Ev is thinking about it.
4Ev's nearby. Oh, he got hit with some Purify damage, which brings him extremely low on health, and he's going to have to back away for the time being. It looks like BirdGang, they want to do some pushing, and indeed that is what they will do in the mid lane. We do see a little bit of an Illuminate charge up, killing some creeps for the time being, but the push is still looking good. And Carl, he's smoked up.
Yeah, he's full mana. It's gonna be a disaster.
This is really good. Very nice ultimate. And then there's a lot of follow-up DPS. BirdGang losing 3 of their members, forcing the ultimate out of Febby. He's gonna try the teleport out of there.
Okay.
Barely enough health and survivability to stay in that fight, but that was not a great trade at all for BirdGang.
Well, it was not a trade. They lost 4, they didn't get anything. They lost 3, they didn't get anything.
Well, the MVP from that fight is going to go to the Magnus, definitely. Yeah, that was a very, very good initiation from his end, and that was without a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, because that's why he went from behind, smoked. They couldn't see him coming, and like, what are you gonna do? They don't have any. The heroes don't have mobility. They want to stick together to keep pushing like it's a death ball. And picking Magnus is pretty good against this because it makes the death ball push like very difficult to do. And now I think he should be pretty close to his dagger with this.
The Omni Knight has his mechanism now, so that is going to make BirdGang's pushes that much more powerful. Phoenix, they're starting to get to the point where they can deal with the pushing at least decently with the Illuminate and the with the decent AoE that they have at their disposal, but it's still gonna not be an easy fight for them.
Yeah, as I said, like they have a really good anti-pushing lineup. It's gonna be really tough for BirdGang. Especially after this, he's gonna be really scared. And actually, no, he's not that. He still has some ways to go for his dagger. They still have some time to make things happen here. They have to be more careful now. We have voltage spread up because this Disruptor and Magnus, you don't really. And like especially with Connell too, like there's so much AoE and sticking together is gonna He's gonna cost them a lot.
Well, it looks like Forev, he's gotten a great amount of farm. He already has two kills to his name. It does seem like the rest of Phoenix is giving Forev the space to farm, and the sooner he gets those Battle Furies, the better.
Yeah, the problem, like, BirdGang is not being efficient now. They're like 3 or 4 mid, and they're not farming the map. Like, there's top, there's nobody there. Bottom, Prophet just TP'd. Middle, there are 3 heroes there, and they can't even farm. It's not looking good.
They're looking to get aggressive on Forev. Man, Febby is just fearless, charging into his opposition, but
this is an Omni-Knight. He's not gonna die from this.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Just kind of run away, spirit away, and yeah, it's fine.
Yes, indeed.
Don't you grin at me about saying it's fine, Karn. Me and Karn, we know each other for maybe like
a couple years now.
Yeah, a couple years, and I always call out Karn whenever he says, "Oh, it's fine."
Yeah.
And I accidentally said it in the cast, and I've been pretty good at not saying it, specifically when I'm broadcasting with you, but I slipped up just once, and he caught me. He got me, man.
I'm not gonna,
it's
not gonna slide, man. Yeah, so I think they wanna go for bottom tier 2, maybe? Or? Oh, no, never mind. Omni-Knight should, okay, he has his mech. They should fight now.
Omni-Knight
actually They really should fight now. They can't wait too much longer.
Yeah, if they let this Ember Spear get too much farm, then, I mean, it's going to be all for naught.
I'm not worried about the dagger. Like, Magnus is 300 away from his dagger. He's going to keep pushing top, force TPs maybe, and then the push that they want to get going mid is not going to happen because of this. This is...
Also, look at the amount of gold these players have.
Well, it's gone.
Carl is really close to having the Blink Dagger, like you mentioned, Karn. So as soon as that comes around, yeah. And we're even seeing MVP. They're starting to get a little bit of a gold
because
advantage.
they're being more efficient. They didn't get a tower yet, but they're just farming all the lanes and the jungle, etc. While BG is gathering up mid, trying to start pushing.
BirdGang is simply just farming right now. They're getting their rat items. There's the Necro Minion 1.
And there's the dagger.
Yeah, pretty much everybody except for the Lycan has joined BirdGang in the top lane. They're trying to take away the tower. Carl is going to get frozen up for a second, but oh yeah, Tenbird he's dead.
That was overkill. He didn't need to
see ya later, Crystal Maiden. And uh-oh, Febby, this is bad. He's going to be silenced, which means nothing.
He can't get out to it.
Well, he does manage to use the mech, and man, he is extremely tanky, healing himself up. Where's the ultimate? He's also shallow graved. Febby survives, and wow.
Now there's no RP. They're gonna go. They're like, they should go like right now and not stop.
They have to push.
They have now an opening to maybe get 2 towers. Actually, no, the tower is dead, so they can get the tier 2.
And during this entire fight, MP has been working on the middle lane.
Oh, now as soon as he TPs, he gets stuck.
He's stuck. And another hit or two. It's going to be good enough. Febby gets the kill.
Alright, this is a tier 2 for BirdGang.
Tier 2.
Maybe a tier 1 mid. Maybe a March 2.
Oh, March.
Yeah, March doesn't
if he
have
gets
mana.
the arrow. With Carl coming nearby, I don't know
he still
about
wants,
this.
He still wants it.
Look at how aggressive MP is. He wants it. I don't think he's going to get it.
But he's creating space. Like, you see him, he's pushing top.
Yeah, that's true. Space created, and he didn't even have to sacrifice his life.
And I might even get the tier 1. Like, they have to choose what to do.
The Sleight of Fist isn't strong enough yet from Forev. The most he has for his anti-AoE is the Flame Guard. But they do look like they're going to defend the tier 2 tower. It's down to half health, but if we look at the picture-in-picture, MP has managed to get the tier 1 tower in the mid lane, and you know, when we look at Lycan, he is a split pusher, man. He doesn't need to be with the rest of that lineup.
Yes. If he's there, it's good, but if he's not, he can get a tower by himself. Doesn't need help.
I love how ballsy Febby has been this game. He just doesn't
He
care.
can. He's an Omni-Knight with the Dazzle backing him up. He has no reason to be afraid of anything.
MVP Phoenix, they're retreating away. Very nice skewer as well as an ultimate.
Have mana.
Arrow hits Tenbird, down he goes. Febby, he gets a nice Purify that hit March, and he's slow, but it doesn't look like there's enough people there to back up Febby. He's going to TP to the bottom lane.
And he went Vanguard too, so he's not gonna have to worry too much about his survival. He can just focus on saving his teammates. I like this pickup actually.
And look at how much damage the Lycan has done. That tower is just shy of being in deny range. Up to, I think, 156 health. And I also want to point out that there's a Necro Minion 2 just purchased by the Nature's Prophet, and a Necro Minion 1 for the Lycan. But
there's no RP, so they're gonna go for it. Okay, you use RP to kill a support or two.
A big stack has been spotted by BirdGang. And Phoenix, are they going to be able to get 4F? This could be very bad for MVP.
Yeah, but Omni is here. He can save him. Mech ulti, no?
It's not enough.
Oh, did he use it? Oh, okay, no, he didn't.
Yeah, it's on cooldown. He did use it. MP a little bit out of position. Oh, he's going to get glimpsed back.
Yeah, but he's going to ulti. Maybe get a kill? No,
he's forced to go in the wolf mold, but can he get out of there? Well, I saw a heal from the Omni Knight. It looks like Vebi's back, ready to help out. This is just a crazy, messy situation for both teams, but finally BirdGang getting the better end of it as they've managed to kind of bring everybody together. Into the Rosh Pit they go, and with MP on their team and a bunch of heals, there's nothing that Phoenix can do to stop this kill from happening.
That's why I like this Omni Knight strategy, because pretty well with Lycan you need to really commit if you want to try to kill a Lycan, because he's really tanky with Shapeshift. You can't slow him, you need stuns or like kinetic field or things like this to kill him. And beside him there's an Omni Knight that can just turn around the fight with a heal. Also does a ton of damage, it's pure damage. It's like 360 level 4, which like changed completely. It's like plus 360 HP for your ally, and minus 360 for whoever is there. Hold
Carl,
on.
he gets an RP as well as a nice skewer. Much AoE damage. 2 of the supports dead. There's nothing BirdGang can do about that. In comes the rest of Phoenix as well. Febi, he's got to get out of there. I think we're going to have to see a TP from him. He's going to go ahead, use his ultimate. He needs the heal up, do something to keep his ally MP alive. MP, though, he wants to go after these supports instead of run away, but he's going to get glimpsed back, and 4F gets the kill. Febi, will he make it out of there? It looks like he can, because he has the Vanguard, and he's just so darn tanky. At the same time, the top tower is going to fall, and BirdGang, I don't think they actually have to worry about winning these straight-up team fights, despite the fact that when they're 5-manning, they are doing good. If the Magnus doesn't do too much damage, which unfortunately hasn't been the case most of the time.
Yeah, and like every time like they get caught, when they didn't really have a 5v1, 5v5 engagement, they always had like missing some players and getting caught. They didn't have the best engagement, so I think if they get a good one, like Omni Knight is ridiculously strong in 5v1, 5v5 encounters. Because obviously it's heal, repel, guardian angel, like you cannot fight.
Look at how slow 4F is, Skyne.
Yeah, and it's also slows his...
He's walking, man, he's walking.
He's like, get out of my lane, 4F, you're not supposed to be here. But yeah, Omni Knight's really, really strong in 5v5 situations, so... I think like they can split push, they have a lot of split push, and they also have very strong 5v5. As long as they don't get caught by... They don't have too many heroes getting caught by the RP. They should be able to win the fights, I feel.
I want to see more Omni Knight in a core position, because it's not what you would normally see him in. I like it, man. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the strategy.
Well, I like Omni Knight as a hero for the reasons I just
well, yeah, you already listed why he's an amazing hero.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's just a problem. Like his laning is lacking. Like at least you can't die. It's the only thing. I mean, like doesn't lane, it's like you're not gonna die.
Well, 4F is going to... I don't know if he's going to commit. Moonlight Shadow gets revealed.
My god,
this is really bad for BirdGang. Alright, there's a shallow grave. JYU needs to just get out of there. Can they get MP? It doesn't look like it, but they're going to pick off almost the entire roster of BirdGang. Sky is in the top lane doing some split pushing, but Phoenix's 5-man is getting just absurdly powerful at this point, as well as their anti-push potential. It feels like BirdGang, their timing window is starting to run out.
Yeah, I also don't think they should have still went for it with a Carl and a Magnus. Like it was already too much. it's already too hard. Like they don't have both these heroes. Like they could have gone like middle tier 1 like much earlier. Same for the tier 2 bottom. Like look at this, he's gonna just clear out. Like there's a huge push coming, but Carlos says no.
Oh well, who cares? I'll just blow them away. So MVP, they've started to take a pretty solid advantage.
Second battle free is almost up.
Yep.
Like 800 golds away from second battle free.
When you get that second battle fury, you start just, if you slide a fist on a creep wave, like it's gone.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially with Empower.
Oh yeah. Not that we haven't actually talked too much about the Empower combination with Ember Spirit, but it makes them ridiculously strong.
Yeah,
it's
like
out of control, man.
It's like you don't even kill people because of the direct damage you do to them. Like if there's creeps, you're happy. Like if there's just heroes, you're not gonna do as much damage as you will if there's like a bunch of creeps with them.
Not as much splash damage.
Yeah,
to
like with the bombs
around.
and with the treants and the necro minions. I think Ember is gonna do very well against this.
He's gonna have a field day, Karn. He's just gonna go in there, chop some people up, throw some axes around, and there's gonna be a dead support at the end.
I think they should, as soon as he gets his second barrier, they should just wait for the creeps, not even try to clear, just leave it there. And wait for Lycan to come hit the tower with Omni-Knight on one side of this. He's gonna clear the creep wave and probably maybe kill a hero after he gets crit.
And there's that second Battle Fury that we were talking about, and holy crap, those Ancients falling like flies.
No chance.
No chance, man. I guess this is the count of the split push. You get the right composition, you get 2 Battle Furies on an Ember Spirit, and...
Well, Ember is pretty good against this because he can be, as I said, 2 lanes at once, and he also has a keeper of the lights on the team, so he can be anywhere. Magnus is pretty good at stopping these two. I have a pretty good lineup against that.
About 4 minutes, 20 seconds until we see Roshan respawn.
I think Roshan is going to be their next go, actually. With the Aegis, maybe they can try to force Rax, because I don't think they can wait that much longer. Lycan is strong late game, but Ember is going to make the pushes like almost impossible to achieve, like especially with the game he has having now.
We are seeing, it looks like Omni-Knight picked up a plate mail, and he'll probably try to grab a Shiva's Guard as the next item. Carl was smoked for the time being. He's out of that, though. And Ember Spirit's coming nearby. Nature's Prophet is kind of fish food for the Ember Spirit. Carl, though, under the tier 1 tower, is going to skewer forward. No follow-up.
Oh, that's a lot of... This is...
Orabe's around. Sky may actually be a little bit out of position. He tries
get mana,
to
but he has to be careful. His mana is oh my god, that was the last mana I had. Okay.
He's backing up for the time being. Out comes the ultimate from the Omni-Knight, but there's still a lot of AoE damage. March is getting extremely low. Can they get finished off? No, it looks like MP is just going to try to find someone else. There we go. He's going to finally come back and finish the job from the look of things.
He's repel, he can get out of kinetic field. I think he is fine still. But Prive is in huge trouble. I don't think he has the mana for Remnant.
Omni-Knight, he needs to keep his teammates alive.
Yeah,
Heroes on both ends.
I think Ember's dead. Oh, wait, no, Kano is here.
Staying alive. Uh-oh. Oh, he's so close to dying. He's going to make it away, though. He's going to survive. Wait, no. In comes Nature's Prophet. Are we going to get some trees? Oh, he misses. He missed the trees. Oh, that was a confirmed death. What a mistake.
Actually, it didn't matter. I think he put it there just for the vision. That's why maybe he wanted even to block his retreat, force him to go the other way. But it's an Ember. He had mana because actually, no. I didn't think about this. Oh.
Uh-oh. JY is out of position.
Should be okay. Yeah, he's okay.
Okay, yeah. He's got some magic immunity, so he will survive. All right, there he goes. Sky's saying, you know what? I can put someone in trees, even if it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, he's down for the count. That was a little odd. He just kind of came in there. He sprouted an enemy hero, and...
yeah, that was overzealous.
I guess you could say space created, but not anymore.
Yeah, not enough.
With the Blades of Attack, it does seem like Ember Spirit is going to go to Chrysalis relatively soon, and with Empower on his team, do you really see a need for more than 2 Battle Furies?
He's gonna go for a third, man. He's gonna go for a third after his Daedalus. That's almost certain.
Not a BKB, man.
There's not enough. No, BKB. I think like I really don't like how Western Ember players like get BKBs or Lincolns or stuff like this. Like, Ember cannot man fight anyway. It doesn't matter. Like, well, you have to just be smart with your positioning. Always having remnants in place to
I
escape.
look at it as a 6th slot item for him. When you have everything else that you
No,
possibly
even then,
need.
he's more damage. I think more damage is still more efficient.
It looks like Sky came back and was angry about getting killed off because he did snipe the courier in the enemy base.
Oh. Oh.
Now, not a big deal like it was in the Zephyr game against MVP Phoenix, but I guess they kind of watched that game. It's like, okay, how can we abuse this?
Well, they should have at least attempted it, I guess.
Oh man, Tenbird is already down to like under half
health. Oh no,
health.
there's Omni Knights.
Okay, he's at least getting healed up, but man, Forev, he wants the tower, but he's not going to get it.
He's gonna go again. Try, but no, deny.
Very aggressive plays. And look at those creeps just get destroyed. 200, almost 300 damage. Actually, yeah, 300 damage with the Empower on for the Ember Spirit.
The thing is, like, he can clear Necrominions without putting his life at risk, because he can just slide of this. If they die, then he's invulnerable anyway, so...
Yeah. Alright, well, Roshan's back, at least for a very short amount of time. It does seem like MVP is vying to move into the Roshan pit. Get a kill on him if possible, but it's
almost
still,
has his Daedalus.
Still a bit risky, yeah.
I think it's gonna be the item is gonna change. I mean, make the game very, very difficult.
Yeah,
it's already difficult, but I think it's gonna make it close to impossible.
I mean, if you look at BirdGang's lineup, they have 3 heroes that are relatively squishy with the Crystal Maiden, Dazzle, and Nature's Prophet. And even if you have healing spells, if they get like 1 or 2 shotted, it may just be too fast.
Yeah, it's like it's only a 4-second cooldown, and Omni Knight spells. Like, I'm pretty sure the Holy Light has. I'm not sure what it's called exactly. I forgot. It's been a long time I didn't play this hero.
I think it's at least like 8 to 10 seconds.
Yeah, probably.
More. I think Forev needed to make room for the Aegis and his
The thing is, like, they don't have a good lineup to kill Roshan. They don't have anyone to tank it. Maybe Magnus, but you want Magnus to be outside and waiting for BirdGang to try to contest to get a good RP. Because if he's there, he can just get jumped on, and he's not gonna get the RP he wants.
All right. Well, they have decided they finally want to move in and try the pick off Roshan. But BirdGang is not too far away. It's just a question of can they actually go in there and make something happen. Yeah, but I mean, BirdGang, it's 9 to 18. They are not in a great position. It feels like they have to make some type of risk. All right, in comes Febby. He's gonna get a bullet up for the time being, but now healed up using the ultimate. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be big.
Raisin
MVP,
survives.
they're trying to get out of there, but holy crap. One member
Oh
dead.
my god.
Oh
my god, this happened.
Forev just cleaned the house. And yeah, MP.
Well,
oh, can he? He's not going to get him. Forev extremely low on health. But he manages to stay alive. And he's already back home with an Aegis and a Daedalus.
And 3 kills, 6 gold.
Karn, this is looking like it's about to be over.
Yeah, like that crit, there were like 3 heroes together. He started at least, I think he got 2 crits, and it just disappeared. That was kind of lucky. If he didn't get this crit, I think they would have healed themselves back up, and fight would be completely different. But
look at Ember Spirit. He is 11-1 with 7 assists. It's 30 minutes into the game. He has 2 Battle Furies, a Daedalus, Boots of Travel. He's looking for his 3rd Battle Fury.
And he's gonna get it soon. He almost has it. He's like 400 away, I think.
He's gonna be 6-slotted in like 35 minutes. This is ridiculous. This is so crazy. Don't give MVP Ember Spirit.
Well, we
did.
We beat them. Ah, sorry.
Well, if you're going to give him the Ember Spirit, you got a tri-lane against him.
Yeah, I think so. Either you try it or you pick a Clinks. Like Forev himself, like we've talked about it. The reason like they ban Klings so much against us is because like Ember is just not playable against the Klings. We just cannot do anything.
Febi's not looking so tanky anymore against Forev.
Yeah, it's tough. The thing is like Forev is extremely good at one of the things that make him so good at. Oh, hold on.
Oh, well.
Febi is gonna survive.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna survive.
It was an RP. It was an RP. They can get caught and.
Yeah, Tenbird using his ultimate, but he gets healed up for a last second before falling to the rest of MVP as they join the fight. Forev is gonna move in mad mode. He doesn't care about the weave. He doesn't care about the slow. Well, he's getting a bit low on health, so he does have to be careful. He's looking for a sleight of fist, or maybe even just, he may not even care, man. He has the Aegis.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to waste it like this. Oh, he got a kill, okay.
He got a kill. He's going to get slowed down, though, and the Aegis pops.
They can't stop him from, they can't do anything to him.
The rest of Phoenix is going to join, and a very nice ultimate. Look at Forev move in there. He's going to go and try to get MP as well, but
he doesn't want to man fight MP.
It's really close. Is it enough damage from March? Yes, it is. Oh, wait. Forev gets a kill. And that's an entire team wipe. I think BirdGang, if they were another team, I think it would have just been a GG at this point.
They want to try, but they still have their Raxes, so they're going to try. Well, you still have to, I think MP should have buyback, though. I don't think he's walking around with no buyback. I mean, does he?
There are so many big items on MVP's side, though. Like, there's the Mjolnir for the Mirana, and we also have, well, at least he has a Force Staff.
Yeah, Mirana quietly became a... She was just... Oh, whoa.
Oh, he saw him.
Whoa, that was...
One Rax down, the other one pretty low on
range Rax, it doesn't matter too much. It doesn't matter, actually.
The thing is, like, BirdGang are not winning these team fights at all. They're not even killing anyone anymore.
Yeah, they don't have OK is going for a Manta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he likes to do this for the move speed because move speed works on the remnants.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
and it looks like Forev is back, getting a kill on Dazzle. Febi's going to be next. 3 members already dead on BirdGang's end. Sky looking to be the next target for Forev. He's going to have him lassoed up, and he is so dead. And yeah, this is pretty much over, ladies and gentlemen. Even a Manta style getting picked up by Forev. The GG is called 32-10 with BirdGang deciding to call it quits. 33 minutes into the game, but very, very well played by Forev. He just completely trounced over the opposition, and I liked what BirdGang wanted to do, but that was not the lineup to do it against.
Yeah, they had like way too much AoE. They also had a hero that they could never catch. Like, how do you kill Ember with this lineup? You have no stuns. Like, there is no